Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher, and in this session we are going to talk about MICAT 2026. This is a session for data interpretation, and we have already covered one session of data interpretation, and if you haven't watched it, just go and watch session 1. So again, we are going to solve some good sets. So we don't have PYQs, no one has, because MyCat does not release its own paper. So we are going to do some similar type of set. Okay. And if you are an aspirant for CAT 2026, the daily dose tests are live, and you can test yourself daily, evaluate comparatively, and you can start building your practice habits from the very start itself. So it's a must-do thing for everyone. So now let's move on to set one, what we have. So basically, what does it says? So it says that table given below shows the annual income of various individuals during the period of 2010 to 2016. The individuals' names are A, B, C, D, E, F, and years are 2010, 11, 12, up to 16. Okay. So basically, this is all we have in the data. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to calculate some average or anything. I'm just going to read the questions and solve accordingly. Now, the first question. Now, the question says, what is the approximate average monthly income of Aman during the period from 2010 to 2016? So basically, question is talking about average monthly income. And what the data is talking about, the total annual incomes over the years. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to calculate the total. So total is going to be 5, 5, 10, 15, 15 and 18, 33, 33 and 7 is 40. So 40 plus 41, 41 plus this, uh, 43 point, uh, 43.1 and 43.3, and that is the total sum we are getting. These many lakhs is his total salary of Aman from 2010 to 2016, divide by 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 6.2 lakhs or something is going to be his annual income. Now, if I divide it by 12, then I'm going to get monthly income. So if your annual income is 6.2 lakhs, then monthly income is going to be close to 51,000 or something. Is there any option that is close to 51,000? So answer of this question is going to be option D. So fairly easy and straightforward question. That is option D. Now, what is the respective ratio of annual income of Balram and Chandan in year 2013? Again, this is a very straightforward question. I need to figure out the annual income of Balram in 2013, that is 4.25, and Chandan is 5.1. So I got 4.25 and 5.1, and that's what we need to find out. 4.25 and 5.1. So what I can do, I can just remove the decimal. So I am going to get 425 upon 510. Now I'm going to cancel it by 5. So I'm going to get what? 85. Now I'm going to cancel out by this. So I'm going to get 102. Now, can I cancel out by some other number? Yes, 17. So 17 5 is 85, 17 6 is 102. So ratio comes out to be 5 is to 6. Okay, Roshan is saying, sir, do MICAT call depend on reservation profile, etc.? MICAT. Roshan, when I talk about MICAT, so when we talk about MICAT calls, for MICAT, your CAT is a qualifying thing. You get 80 percentile. I think the cutoff is 80 percentile. If you get 80 percentile above in CAT, 80 percentile above in ZAT, you are qualified for MICAT. Now, uh, your calls will be solely on based on MICAT score. So basically, remember that you have to write MICAT to get a call from MICA, as well as you need to perform well. And if you have got 85 percentile in CAT, then you are good to go. So it doesn't make a difference. Someone is getting 85, someone is getting 90, someone is getting 95. That doesn't change anything. Just you clear the cutoff. So CAT and ZAT are qualifying for MICA, and their actual selection happens on the MICAT scores only. Fine, Roshan? Now, let's go to the next question. What does it says? What is the difference between total annual incomes of the individuals between 2011 and 2015? Fine, Roshan. We'll do VARC classes as well. So we have to solve for 2011 and 2015. Now let's see. Okay. So how to solve? Okay. So I am 2015, 2011, and I need the difference for everyone. So 6.75 minus 5.65 is going to be 1.1. I am directly writing the differences. I'm not adding these numbers and adding these numbers, then take the difference. I'm directly taking the differences. Now, next number comes out to be 5 minus 3.25. That's going to be 1.75. This minus this is going to give me zero point 0.4. This minus this is a very, I would say, very bad number. So I would say 0.93. Okay. That is close to 1 itself. This minus this, I would say exactly 1. I'm not going to take 1.035. I'm going to take it as 1, as 1 only. This minus this comes out to be 1.13. And I am just going to add up these numbers and see what is the answer I'm getting. Okay. So this plus this comes out to be 2.9. So I got 2.9. This plus this comes out to be 2.5. Okay. Then this, that is 0.93. Okay. So I am adding separately. So this comes out, this plus this comes out to be 5.4 plus 0.93. So that gives me 6.3 something. So 6.3 something. Any answer? Yes, that is option C. So I am going to get my answer as option C. So a little bit approximation. I haven't done a lot of approximation. I have done very little approximation uh, on the second point of decimal. So this value, this place is anyhow going to be right for me. So that's what we are supposed to do, because when you look at the options are very close. So you don't do a lot of approximation. You can't do a lot of approximation. I haven't take 0.93 as one, because in that case, if you stuck, you might end up either at option B or end up at option C. So both the values are possible if you are going to take 0.93 as one. So that's the reason I have approximated very little, very little. Okay. Now the next one, the annual income of Ella in 2012 is approximately what percent of average annual income earned by Ella during the period 2022 to 2016. So the question is simply saying the income of Ella in 2012. Okay, so let's understand this. What it is trying to say. Income in Ella in 2012 means this number is what percent of average income of total. So I need to find out the total. I need to find out the average, and then I need to figure out this number is what percent of that average. So first of all, I have to add up all the numbers. So that is going to be 18, 18, and 28 is going to be 46. Then I need to add up decimals. Uh, so this comes out to be 47.81. This is the summation. If I divide it by 7, what is the value I'm going to get? 7 6 are 42, 5 8, 7 8 are 56, and 2 1, 8 3. So question is simply saying that 6.425 is what percent of this number. So I need to figure out 6.425 upon 6.83. Okay. Now I know this number is definitely going to be greater than 90%. Which option has 90 greater than 90%? That is 94 and 98. So options are a little far from each other. So I'm going to do a little bit of approximation. I'm going to go by this as 6.4, this as 6.8. So 6.4 is what percent of 6.8? So that comes out to be just divided. This is going to be 16. This is going to be 17. 16 upon 17 is going to be 94-ish around. So 94-ish means that is going to be option D. So did we get our answer? Yes, that is going to be option D. Now let's check the answer with the approximation. That is going to be 51,005 is to 6, 6.36 and 94. So basically, this is how you should approach. So if you look at this set, was this set difficult? Was there a lot of tricky questions? No. But was it a easy set? No. Because if you see, every question is very lengthy. Every number, look at the options. If you look at the options of question number 1, they are not very comfortable. If you are not approximating, you can't get it right without the help of calculator, and I don't think MICAT gives you calculator. So this is not something, first question without approximation is it is possible to solve. Second one, I would say it's easy and less calculative. Again, third one was it was very lengthy. Without the help of calculator, solving this was very tricky. Question number 4 was also very lengthy. The questions are easy, straightforward, but extremely lengthy. And this is what that is happening in MICAT as well. So that's the reason when we say students don't get a lot of score in MICAT, yes, because everyone faces time crunch because the length of the question. The first of all, questions are lengthy, and few questions are tricky as well. Okay. Now let's move on to set number 2. So this question says the line graph given below shows the production of sugar in 1,000 tons. Okay, so whatever values are given, every value should be multiplied by 1,000. Okay, by 3 different sugar factories during 2010 to 2016. Okay, I can see the graph. The production is given, years are given 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now, I am simply going to solve it. I am simply going to read and get the answer. For which of the following pairs of years total production of 3 companies is equal? 2010, 11, 11, 13, 13, 15, 11, 12. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15. Only for 5 years I need to find out. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15. For these 5 years I need to calculate the summation. So this is going, this plus this is going to be 90. 90 plus 50 is 140. This is the summation. This is going to be 90, 145. Okay. 60, this is also going to be 145. This is going to be 205. This is also going to be 205. So basically 13 and 15 are equal. 11 and 12 are equal. So 13 and 15 are equal. 11 and 12 are equal. So I can say my answer of this question should be option D. In which of the following years of the company, the percentage rise fall from the previous year is maximum? Which of the following years of for company Bharat Sugar Mills, the percentage rise and fall? So I need to figure out which is Bharat Sugar Mill, and I need to find out rise and fall or percentage change in which year is maximum. So Bharat Sugar Mill is this one. So from 35 to 50, the change is little more than 40%, and because I am going to have a change of 15 over 35. So greater than 40%, less than 50%. Okay. 50 to 40, the drop is 20%. Okay. So this is not the maximum. 40 to 60, the increase is 50%. So it means this is also not maximum. Then 60 to 55, again not a lot of percentage change. 55 to 65, less than 50%. 65 to 60, less than 50%. So where I can see the maximum percentage change, that is going to be 2013. That is option A. Okay. So I can directly mark the answer. Average production for NCS Sugar Mills, Sugar Limited, is approximately what percent of average production of Delta sugar? So I need to find out the average of NCS. Okay. And I need to find out average of Delta. And it is saying uh, average of NCS is what percent? So basically, question is simply saying that summation. So how many years we are talking about? So summation of NCS average is going to be summation of NCS divided by 7. That is for NCS. That is the average, and sum of delta by 7 into 100, and this is what we need to find out. Now try to understand this. This cancels out. So I need to calculate sum of NCS divided by sum of delta. So I'm going to calculate sum of NCS. NCS is which one? Triangle. So I got 50, 50, 55, 100 and 5. 105. This is 45. This is 150. 150 plus 70, 220. 220 plus 50 is 270. 270 plus 140 is going to be 410. Okay. And delta is this one. 55 plus 40 is 95. 95 plus 60 is 145. 145, sorry, uh, 95, 155, 155, 160, 230, 230, 370, 370, plus 70, that is going to be 440. So 410 divide by 440 into 100. Okay. Divide by 440 into 100, and this is my answer. So basically, I can say it is definitely greater than 90% and less than 100%, and there is only one option for it. So I can say answer of this question is going to be option D. And there is no other option that is possible. Now let's see the next one. What is the percentage rise in the production of company from delta in 2013 from 2012? Okay, we are looking for percentage change in delta. Delta is square one, so it is going from 60 to 75. So there is an increase of 50 over 60 into 100, and that comes out to be directly 4. So that comes out to be 25%, and that is going to be option D. Okay, and with this, we are done. And let's check the answers. Answers seem to be right, all the answers. Now, if you have got some calls in CAT 2025, then it's high time to join PDP, because PDP is something that is extremely important. And as well as you are also going to get personalized mentorship. And thank you.